Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our health assessment course. This video is going to review the Moodle website as well as our course syllabus. So right now you are looking at our course home for our health assessment course. You'll see here on the left side, the first big heading here is class resources. You'll find the syllabus here as well as information on how to enroll in Shadow Health. Some announcements. That's where you can see my introduction video and some other different resources here regarding some writing resources, the Writing Center, the Purdue OWL link for the 7th edition, that sort of thing. So definitely check those things out. And then as you continue to scroll down, you're going to see a heading for each week and the dates. So if I click here on week 1, you'll actually be able to see what those dates are for week 1. And then within that, all of the assignments that are due. And that's the whole way down through here for our entire 8-week course. But again, for this video, I'm going to be focusing on pretty much the syllabus now that we went over that. So if you click here on syllabus, you will see that that pops up right there in your window and you can scroll down through that. You can download it, you can print it. I'm actually going to I downloaded it, so I'm going to pull it over here, make it a little bit bigger for us so that it is easier for us to see. So we're going to start here at the top. This is Nursing 320 Comprehensive Health Assessment for the RN and the syllabus for that for Summer 1 of 2025. This course starts on April 28th, a Monday, and will end on Saturday, June 21st, and it is online. I am Beth Boyd, and I will be your instructor for this course. If you need any type of office hours, I am available by appointment, and you can line that up by emailing me here at bboyd@annamaria.edu. I am not going to read everything to you that is on this syllabus. I know you're capable of that, so we're going to scroll down through and hit some of the highlights. So if we move on to page 2, I just want to point out that there will be one written assignment. You'll have your Shadow Health clinical experiences. There will be some readings. There'll be some videos. Each week I will post a video kind of talking about what's going on for the week. If there were any questions or themes that kind of came up from the week before, I will address those. You are required to have this Shadow Health program. That is a requirement. And there is a recommended textbook, the Physical Examination and Health Assessment 9th edition. If you would be interested in that, that is recommended. Shadow Health is required for this course. So if we move on to page 3, this goes over how to register for the Shadow Health portion of this program. I would encourage you to do this sooner rather than later, since this is where you will mostly be working from. There are instructions here. There is, like I pointed out on the main page, there is also some additional instructions available as well, and I'll point that out again before I end this video. We scroll down here to page 4. I did want to talk a little bit about the Shadow Health grading system. So there will be 2 types of grades that come out of this. The single system exam, and that is where you need to achieve a benchmark of P or proficient to receive credit for the assignment. Please note you only have 2 attempts to complete the single system exam. So I will be going into Shadow Health to make sure that you have only taken the 2 attempts for the certificate that you upload to me to show completion of that. And then the second one is the focused exams or the concept labs. Those you only have 1 attempt, and you will receive a grade from that that is then applied into your course grade book in the Moodle, and that is how you'll get your grades for that. Here is our grading scale, and just a friendly reminder that you need a C+ or better to continue in the nursing program. Here is how you will earn all of your grades for this course. Just note these first 2 assignments that are listed here are a pass-fail based on completion within that Shadow Health module. Then you have 8 of the single health assessments, which again, those are the ones where you need to score the proficient. You have 2 attempts for those. And then the concept lab are the ones where you just have 1 attempt and that is the grade that you receive there is what comes over into the grade book. And this comprehensive health assessment assignment, that is a written assignment that is due on week 7, and I will talk about that a little bit later. I do want to highlight the late policy. So all written assignments are due according to the posted dates in our syllabus, and they either need to be submitted into the discussion board or uploaded to the assignment link within Moodle, depending on what the assignment is. You are expected to submit all of your written assignments on or before due dates that are listed, unless an extension has been granted, and that needs to be established between you and I prior to that due date. Late assignments will result in a 10% per day deduction, and that does include weekends and holidays. So if we continue to scroll down through here, please be sure to read through this academic honesty portion of the syllabus, as well as the artificial intelligence policy. There is no use of generative AI permitted in this course. Please just make sure you read over that. And then that brings us to what I feel is kind of like the Bible for the course. These weekly outlines are very specific. They'll tell you which week you're in, what dates that week runs through, and what needs to be accomplished. The topics we're looking at, what you need to watch or read, whatever that would be for the week, and then the assignments that are due. Typically, they are the shadow health assignments. You do have that one written assignment, but this is kind of your lifeblood. So there are 8 pages, 1 page for each week, and they are all set up the same for you as to topics, readings, and assignments. If we scroll down here to week 7, you are going to see that this is the week that comprehensive health assignment is due, and there are additional instructions for that at the end of the syllabus, and I'm actually going to make a separate video reviewing that assignment, and I will post that video in week 7. So if you are curious or want to start getting any type of a heads up on that, please go ahead and jump to week 7 and review that video. And of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. We can chat over the phone, discuss via email, or meet via Zoom, whatever best meets your needs and availability. And then the only other thing I wanted to point out with this is please do note that week 8 ends on a Saturday, not a Sunday. Everything else you'll notice runs from Monday to Sunday, except for week 8. Week 8 runs Monday through Saturday. So this comprehensive assessment from Shadow Health must be turned in by 11:59 on Saturday, June 21st, to avoid the late penalty for that, unless we've had a prior conversation. And then again, if you keep scrolling, there are a few pages left in the syllabus, and that is the comprehensive health assessment assignment. And again, I will make a separate video for that and put that into week 7 for you. Let me just pop back over to here. We did talk about the Shadow Health program and the enrollment. So if we click here on that, you'll see that it brings up a download. And when you open that up, this gives you all of the step-by-step instructions that you need to be able to enroll and access that course. All of that information is here. It is a 2-page document. So you have this first picture here right underneath. This is the information that you need to be able to find and enroll in the appropriate course for this summer program. So that information is here. And let me close that. And I access that download by going to and clicking on this Shadow Health enrollment, and then it automatically starts that download for you. All right, I think that wraps up this video of the syllabus and Moodle. If you have any questions after you watch this video, scroll through the Moodle site, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and we can chat and get everything figured out. Please take the moment to just watch my quick video introduction that is posted in the announcements of this course. And then one last time, there is a separate video for that health assignment, assessment assignment that is due in week 7. And the how-to video and my insight on that will be listed in week 7. Thank you so much and welcome to our course.